you,
thank
Lord.
you for the facilitators. We thank you for our life to the students, and we pray as we journey today as we ought to, in order to. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson. All right, let's quickly go into what we have today. So before I start with the continuation of our last practical, then I want to refresh our brain, of what we've done throughout yesterday, like the very first page of home page, then the next one, which is the in page. And under this in page, I explain series of things and I won't be wasting time on them. And I introduce you guys to uh, prototyping components. Yes, whereby we use the components to create three buttons, which is the aim, home page, in page, then the theme. So we will continue from there, and the comment section will be down below here. Let's start. Okay, continuation from where we stopped last class. This is in pay. This button, now that I explained that this aim is dedicated for aim, so that means that this aim page button should be unclicked so that it will certify that um, this page is actually the aim page. So I will click on this aim page button and I will click this default here and change it to clicked. You can see it is now clicked. So that means that it is done like that. So anytime people comes to this page, then it should have been highlighted down that this is the in page. This will serve as the an indicator. Okay, let's move down to the comment section. So now this comment section, I will start drawing and using my shape tools with the text tools, then the buttons for that, and I'll be typing them. Okay. So to start your comment box, you have to use your shape tool, which is the rectangular tool. Then I have it now. This is it. I will still resize it to what size I want. Now I told you that it must be of preference, but when you are drawing box like that, you must make sure that it is of the normal size. It should be balanced, not that the size will be too bigger than the expected size that we want. So now that I have this, let me bring in circle. You see what I'll be using that for. Okay, let me give it this first so that input email. Input. Why am I having input email? Because those that will be commenting, they will be dropping their emails down with their comments. So by the time they press comment and it submit, their name will surely appear on their comment section. Okay. So I have input email, then I can just have another text. Let me start writing. Okay, what should I type? Um, this this app is amazing and it is easy to navigate. So this is a particular comment. Then okay. So this box now, let me give it round corner radius of 20 as usual. We are still maintaining that. Then I should have another box and my line. So this input email will be my placeholder. Okay. And it will be situated here. This box will be here. This is where the image of that email will appear. This is input email, and to fade it, let me reduce the opacity to 50%. Okay. Now that I have that, there needs to be a kind of line to indicate, or shape to indicate that this is an input area, a placeholder. Okay, you can see it's carrying, it has the shape fill of white. Then bring this to front, then I take this one down, this circle to bring to front. Now I have my circle, so let me give it a corner radius of 20. Okay, and I have to bring my button. You know, I told you that when you are designing button, you have to make sure that you maintain consistency. So that means I will be needing this button that I have here, which I use for the first page, which is search. Then I will just duplicate that and bring it here. Okay, so I have the button now. I will rename the search button to comments. You can see that my box is moving, is increasing as I started typing. You know, the larger the text, the larger the word, then the higher the box increases. It will increase. But if you reduce the number of letters you have in your text, then the box will decrease as well. So that is the effect of auto layout. Let me zoom it now. I think I have what I needed. And if you look at this search under the first page, you can see that the stroke here is of gradient. That means that this section, comment section outline too, will be of gradient. So I will be adding gradient to that. Click on stroke, then I give it the color I want. I will increase the thickness to 3. Yes, to 3. You can see I have 3 for the very first one. So I'll maintain 3 as the thickness, and I'll make it gradient. Okay. So I'm maintaining this box here. Okay. Now this is what we have. Input email. But the box looks a little bit bigger. The comment box. Then I can reduce it. I'll reduce the size of this to 30. Okay, it is 30. So it will be down here. Then let me draw my line using pen tool. I can have my line here. If you hold on shift and you drag your line, then it will be of a straight line. Okay. Okay. Now I have my line. Then the next thing is to input this comment. Just bring in my comments so it is easy to navigate. 25. I will recommend this app to my friends. So that is what the person have in mind of typing. And I cannot have my board. There will surely be a kind of indicators so that people can bold the text, give it italic format, then link. Then to get my link icon, I will have to go back to plugins. So clicking on plugins, unicorns by icon scout. Let's use that. So I will search link, and I'll be needing this. Icons has been inserted. So where is our icon? Okay. So before you can see it, you have to zoom out. Now my it is here. So I can see it now. It's at the top. Edge here. Okay. So this is my icon. The icon for that link. Then I'll bring it down and I'll put it here. So now I have my link. Let me increase the size. Okay. Then B to front. Bring to front. Bold. Black. Increase this to 30. You can see I'm maintaining alignment to the left for the comment and then the icons. So I have B, then it remains I. This to indicate italic. Under typography, black italic, black italic. But this I doesn't represent it. I can change it to any other fonts I want. It's the network. The network is not loading. Let's see whether we can get this icon from our Unicorn by Scouts. Italic. Good. We have it. It has been inserted. So let me delete this and let me zoom out. Okay, it should be somewhere around there. This is it. So now this is my italic. Then let me change, let me increase it. Fill of black. Good. So now we are getting set for the comment section. This will be duplicated. I'll place it here. Okay. So this text should come front. Now I have my this is the comment section. Then we can proceed with other comments. You know, when people make comments like that, it should be dropping down. That's the way we want this project to look like. So that when people drop their comments, this is amazing. It should appear down. Then it be above other comments that has been was submitted. So I will be designing how other comments will look like after you submit your initial comments. So let me give someone name. Okay, should I use my? Let me use mine. This same box here. Before I duplicate it, let me give it effect of drop shadow, and we should maintain our 4 by 4, then 100. Is this not too much? We use 75 before. Use 75. Let's just use 50, and this should be 7. Okay. So I cannot duplicate this. Let me duplicate it and bring it down. Then I will reduce it. This can be duplicated again. And then let me bring in my, so this should be Gabriel. So by the time you input your email, the name you use for that email will appear here. Gabriel Adesanya. Then I have to increase the opacity back to 100%. So this is how it will appear. So Gabriel Adesanya, then what is his own comment? This is what he dropped. And what did he say? He says seamless and easy navigation. I love the simplicity. Then because it can't contain it, then it comes down. You can see, let's say I use simplicity. Let's say I use auto layout. Then it's supposed to be dropping by itself. But now because I did not use auto layout, that's why I have to stress myself, cutting it, checking whether it is actually the right position it's supposed to be. If not, let's say I'm using the auto layouts now. Now I won't go through this stress. I will just type, by the time I press enter, then the box will drop down. I'll be able to input more text. So finally, we have this, and this is a comment of someone who prepared it 5 minutes ago. Now we have another one. I'll just duplicate this whole thing. I'll just duplicate it and say this is Moses Simon. So you also have different things to say. But that is that. This is how the comment section will look like. And the last thing to be done today is the load more. There should be an indicator that shows that we still have other comments below. So this will also have stroke or effect rather. If you have that of drop, and that is 4, that is all. So that it will look clickable. Okay. Then I bring in my text. I can just duplicate this one and put it here. Yeah. Bring to front. And as I have it, just a load more. But let me give it alignment. Yes. But it is too deep. So I need to reduce the opacity to 50%. No. Okay. So finally, we are good to go. Now this is our main page. Let me zoom out so that you can see. Zoom to fit. So this is how it will be. Now that we have this, we can now move on to the next page, which is the last page, and that is the theme page. So now that this thing has been duplicated, then what I have to do here is to erase all these things. I will maintain this font here and change it to team members. Team members. Good. Good. Now I don't need all these ones. I will delete them. Good. So now we have our page back. And the very first thing that you need to do here, if you look at this page, you need to change this to theme page. Now that we have theme page, this indicator needs to change from in page to theme page. Uh, I will click on it, then go back to our component here and change it to default. It's back. And I click on this theme and change that to clipped. So now this is what we have. So let's start with what usually appear on these team members is a profile card of each team members, a profile card of each team members, and how will it be? This is how it will be. Fascinators. Let's start with the fascinators. These fascinators. Then I need to increase it to 50. So this is our fascinator. Then I need to start with the cards now. And what will I be having on my card? This is what I'll be having. A box. It's we have an avatar, a circle that we have each member's picture, like the one we did in day two, whereby I drew a circle, then I power clip, I mask a particular image into that circle so that we can have a profile. Now let's start. Let me bring in my name. Good. Then UI, UX. That is what I do. This is what I do. Designer. So I can reduce the size of this to 20. I can reduce the size of this to facilitators. Don't mind me with fascinator, there is one program that I attended, and there are fascinators there, those that instruct people on how to craft things. So that was what really came to my mind. So that is why I use fascinators. It is facilitators. So for our own page here, it is facilitators. And the other thing we'll be having is participants. The participants, let me break it down. I will still be using it. Okay, this Zoom link will be expiring now, and I will be dropping a new link to the group so that we can join. Thank you.